Hello, Hera.
Hello, Dave.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. So you enjoying your time here?
Yeah, not too bad. Definitely excited for more and more games.
Yeah.
Both playing and watching.
Welcome to the NAC casting coach.
All right.
I guess this is your first time here?
Yeah, first time, absolutely.
Okay. So we're supposed to talk about personal stuff. We're not supposed to stick around with the Age of Empires 2 topics. I'm going to lead off with what are you interested in? What kind of shows? What kind of activities? What kind of...
Well, to be honest, like I used to be like big into sports when I was like growing up, like in high school and stuff. But slowly that started to fade away, and these days, like I usually just like kick back with like shows when I'm not playing any games or doing.
So
other
what are you
stuff.
watching right now?
Well, at the moment, I just finished season 2 of Narcos, and that was really, really nice. But I think my favorite TV series, like in the past year, I would say, would probably be Vikings and Game of Thrones.
Did you like season 8?
Of Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
No,
That's my boy.
Yeah, it was not great. Like actually, like when I talk about Game of Thrones, I think of season 1 to 4, maybe a bit of 5 and 6.
Yeah, they weren't bad. And then as soon as
right.
it like hit 7, it was just like, oh, okay, this has become a cliche adventure, action adventure.
They
thing.
dropped some of the like complicated characters that we had. You know, like the very like gray area characters, not like evil or good, you know. And I think that was what made the show special for me.
Yeah,
that there was some complicated and like very like not like easy-minded people. I don't know what the word is.
Yeah, they weren't like a protagonist and they weren't an antagonist either. They were just kind of like every time they did something, you were kind of 50-50 on whether you supported it or not, you know?
They kind of had like a public face and then their own secret agenda as well on the side.
So do you have a public face and then your own secret agenda too?
Not so much,
actually. You're not going to say it on camera.
Exactly, yeah. We'll talk a bit more on that after the interview.
So what are you up to, like, other than Age of Empires?
Well, to be honest, I finished, like, in between high school and university in Canada, we have like CJEP, or at least in Quebec. I don't know about other parts of Canada.
CJEP?
Yeah, it's kind of like 2 years of like quote unquote college, and so I finished that, and now I'm going to be starting university. In fact, I started the 6th of January, but I will miss a week for NAC. So yeah, I'm going to be doing university and then balance it out with streaming going forward here.
What are you taking in university?
At the moment, I'm taking like major in math with a minor in education. So the goal is to become a math teacher. I'm not like 100% sold on the idea so far, but it's what I'm in for the time being.
Are you good at math, or are you just like... yeah, maybe you shouldn't become a math teacher.
No. Like it's not that I'm like great at it, but it's just that I found it interesting, and I think it's like my best topic out of all the sciences. Like for example, physics and chemistry, I just can't. Like I hate that. But math, I tend to grasp concepts pretty well. But I think my biggest issue is like lack of studying. But I think if I study well, then I actually understand math really well.
Do you like teaching people stuff?
Yes.
I know you've done like coaching and stuff. I'm going to stay away from AoE2, but I know you've done coaching. Do you enjoy that type of thing?
Yeah, I feel like as a person, I've always liked talking about something that I'm passionate about, and then teaching it is just like the next step, I guess. And I think that's like for teaching, either like in my experience, either you love the teacher or you hate the teacher. And I think I want to like strive to be like the best teacher I can possibly be. You know what I mean? To try and like teach people who also or who might find it like difficult to learn the subjects, and I can make it like I break it down into more like down to earth way.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say, right? If you can't do,
you teach, and if you can't teach, you teach.
Gym.
There you go.
Yeah. So in like 20 years, you're gonna be like the best gym teacher of all time.
A quick switch over, I like it.
Change your build a little bit.
Yeah, start working out a little bit more, and we're good.
So you grew up in Canada, right? You've been in Canada your whole life?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. In the Montreal area?
Well, different cities, like a city, Laval, it's close by. I don't know if you've heard of it, but more or less, yeah, Montreal.
And do you follow, like, are you true Canadian when you're watching sports? Are you a hockey guy? Are you a...
So I know you're like the keeper stick on the
ice
guy.
No, don't tell me you're not a hockey fan.
I have to break it to you, Dave.
Oh my God, what is this?
There's no easy way to say this, but I'm not a hockey fan. Although I don't hate the sport. I just don't find it interesting to watch as other sports. and I never had the chance to play it because I didn't really know how to skate ever. So.
No, I'm in the same boat. Like,
Oh, okay.
I'm the worst skater of all time.
Right,
Yeah.
but you still like watch it often.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what sports do you watch?
To be honest, these days not much. However, like I think my most the sport I showed the most interest in was probably soccer, or I guess in Europe football.
Mm-hmm.
I liked playing it when I was growing up and watching it as well.
Yeah.
But that's kind of faded, both playing and watching these days.
Which league do you follow?
Like I used to follow Champions League when they came on, and then like some English league here and there, Premier League. But it was not really like a consistent thing. It was kind of like I'll catch it when it comes on,
Mm-hmm.
and if not, then I'm chilling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of. I guess it's a struggle for you living in Montreal because you don't have any teams. If you're not a hockey fan.
Yeah,
you don't have
pretty
the
much.
Canadiens. Then like
we have one soccer team, but they're like not great.
I mean, they're
okay.
It's MLS,
Impact,
you know, it's MLS.
Yeah, I mean,
there's
they're
a-
having fun.
Yeah, there's a cap limit, so
Yeah.
you can only get so many good players.
Exactly.
So is there misses at home? Is there
No.
no?
Yeah.
No. This is getting weird now. I'm not looking for company.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
So you're just kind of focused on your education at the moment, focus on streaming, focus
Yeah.
on all of that. All right.
Yeah, pretty much. Streaming, school, and that's it.
Yeah. So I know we're supposed to stay away generally from Age of Empires, but this is kind of a personal question. What does this game mean to you?
I think it's like it was probably like because I really like strategy games or just like thinking about like puzzles and stuff like that like throughout my entire life. Like that's why I even enjoy chess. I enjoy doing like puzzles, riddles, stuff like that. I feel like Age of Empires kind of offers that at every like stage. Even like when I was casual to competitive, there's always some sort of like problem solving you're doing or like thinking of a strategy. And so I think it's always been a game I was interested in and something that gets your mind working, and I really value that.
What's your emotional connection like to the game?
I don't know. It's a bit weird. Like, it's not like I depend on it emotionally or anything like that. I just think it's like if I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna play that one. But I don't think there's any emotional connection really.
Oh, I was expecting something deep
Some
there,
deep
man.
answer?
Yeah, something deep. You're too young.
It's not really within me though. Like I've quit the game and played other things, and I was fine. Like I always came back because I genuinely liked this game, and I think like sometimes a break is needed. But at the end of the day, this is like really really fun for me. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't like sad or depressed, and I was not playing it or anything like that.
So what other games were you playing?
I played League of Legends for about a year. Year and a half, and I got to like decently high, but like nowhere near pro level or anything like that, or even like enough to stream. So I kind of dropped it as I lost interest in the game.
Nothing else, just League of Legends.
I played some Fortnite, but just for fun. But
yeah
League was like my main second game, I guess.
Okay. Anything else? Anything you want to tell?
I think that's pretty much it. We covered a good amount there. I think.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for non-AoE.
No, I know it's hard to ask questions because you come here and it's like everything is Age of Empires.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
And hippos.
But
I know these places.
It's been great to meet everyone, and it was great to meet you. We had a good conversation in the Paris airport for 4 hours.
It was actually a really good way to pass the time. Though. Like,
Yeah.
imagine if you were alone there, you're just sitting. Like, maybe you had a book or something. But
Can't sleep.
Yeah.
Just the airport is incredibly warm.
That was an absolute disaster, actually. We managed.
No, we're good. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for interviewing me as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Keep your stick on the end.
Keep your stick on the ice. There you go.